Hello guys, now I want to do a video where I can talk about things and like, spoilers and things like that. So I've finished watching 47 episodes of Ashes of Love, and it's blown my mind. From the wedding scene, I guess, when Jinmi stabbed Wu Feng, I was like, that was what it was like. And when I watched that, I was like, no, don't do this. And I was the whole time I was just thinking, you're so dumb, you're falling for the trick, and like, how could you do this? And like, I did not like her at all. Like, when she did that, I was like, backstabbing him so bad. And like it was horrible. I guess if you've seen it, you would understand how I felt. Really, really horrible. I thought that was the dumbest thing anybody had ever done in anything I've watched, like in any show I've watched. Like, I couldn't believe it. I just did not like her after that. I was like, this is so dumb. How could you do this? And I was like, you're going to have to apologize. And I don't think any apology is going to be good enough. And like, I was just like, so... but then, actually, just tonight, I rewatched it because I felt like rewatching a couple of the episodes again, just to kind of really get the hang of what's going on. Because sometimes when you first watch it, you're just like, what do you call it? I don't know, overwhelmed by like what's happening, like, and just keeping it. Sometimes you miss things. But now, watching it again, I realize it's because the Yun elixir around her heart was like blocking a lot of herself, like her heart, basically, the love that she had. So what was out there was not the love part that could stop her from doing something like that, I guess. Because if it wasn't for the Yun elixir, she probably wouldn't have done that. I don't think, like, it would have stopped her from doing it. And it was so sad because it makes it even sadder, because like, it's like this person that killed her, it's almost like two people in there, like the part that loves Wu Feng, and the other part that killed him. And like, and when it's freed, they're together. It's like the one person, and the guilt, and it's incredible. And like, so I still, I don't know how to feel because when the matchmaker guy, the Fox Fairy, he's so anti Jinmi at the moment, and I felt that when I saw how annoyed he was at her. I was like, I understand you. She basically, she killed him. There's no other way to talk about it. Like, she killed him, full on stabbed him, and then when he said, "Did you ever love me?" she said, "Never." And then, that's like the horrible thing ever. Oh my god. But having watched it now, again, I feel like less. I feel like the matchmaker, like, how the matchmaker, towards the end of episode 47, he softened up. Like, he hasn't got a heart of stone. Like, he doesn't want to hate her, but he was really, he was very, very disappointed, angry at her. But he wanted to, clear up Wu Feng's name as well. Zhu Feng, not Wu Feng, Zhu Feng. Anyway, so, I want to say a few things, like, I noticed, the Heavenly Empress, the ex-Heavenly Empress, who, she's just, like, when I was watching her, she was such a hateful character, like, all the way through, like, full on, 100% hate coming out of her, right, whenever she did a scene. But, like, in the scene, like, she was in the tower, the cold tower, whatever you call it. I don't know. Cold. She's in the jail, the cold tower. When Jinmi came in, or when Rinyu came in to visit her, it's like she's in a horrible situation, like, so, like, miserable, right? But when she sees these other Rinyu or Jinmi, the hate in her fuels her and gives her strength to, like, fight them. It's like, she's a horrible person, but when I watch that, like, I just admire the character for, like, the strength of, like, keeping going when they're not broken. She's not broken. She's, not like, I don't know, like, not like a broken character that's fully given up. She's like got this fuel of hate that keeps her going, which is impressive in some way. But I still don't like her, but. And the actress, wow, to do that. So all the actors in this are really good. Every single character, they're nailing what they're supposed to do. Oh man, and there was the scene where this is gonna be long, right? So I can talk about any part now. But the scene where Runyu, he was imagining Zufeng in front of him, and he was imagining things of when they were kids. So I don't know how torn he is. Like he was really close to Zufeng, wasn't he? Right, but at the same time there was a rivalry, and he resented him a little bit. But I don't know, and he just must be feeling guilty or something like as well. Oh, actually, when he was talking to Heavenly Empress, he mentioned that he didn't want to see. I think he didn't want to see his dad and his brother die in front of him as well. Like, so that's not what he expected, I guess. Maybe he probably wanted to capture them or something, but not to see them. He didn't expect Jinmi to stab Zufeng. Although I think it's played into his plans. Like, did like two birds with one stone, kind of get rid of Zufeng as well, because what else do I want to talk about? But yeah, basically I just want to say it's so good. I don't know what to expect coming up. There's like, I don't know how many episodes left, but wow, it's incredible. I love the fact that even like the servants and the guards or whoever's in the Phoenix realm, like when Jinmi came in, they were like, we hate her, let's kill her, like it was like I don't know, because I was like, before she stabbed him, I was like, don't do this. Why are you falling into what? Shouldn't you believe him? Like, he said he didn't do it, but then she saw that dream and she thought it was real, but apparently now it was tampered with. Wow. And it's so interesting to watch Runyu, like it's like almost like I don't know a lot about Greek tragedies or anything like that, but I feel like it's kind of like that. Like, it's I don't know, I feel like his story is really tragic. Like, the Heavenly Emperor was corrupt and everything, and he wanted to overthrow him, obviously. And so when he became the emperor, he did it in a very terrible way as well, backhanded. But then he felt like it was justified. And then he's the king, when he's emperor or whatever, he's trying to pretend to be like, not pretend. He's actually, I think in his head, he's like, I'm gonna rule just, and like, how he said, I don't care about your background, I'm just gonna reward you if you're like good and you're just. There's none of this, stuff like that. So in his head, he's like, but then he's also willing to bend the rules and stuff like that. How he didn't want Jinmi to find out about like the tampering of the dream, and so he got the chief guy to commit suicide. So he's not like, he appears really good. Well, he's kind of like his dad then, in a way. Appears really good, but then he's willing to do anything to get the job done. So it's very, very, very good. Like, I'm really enjoying watching it. When I was watching this show, like early on, I wasn't sure I'd be into this. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't sure. But how they say about the payoff. When you're watching a movie, reading a story, like they build up the characters and then you get the payoff later. The payoff for this is immense and like very entertaining to watch. I'm really liking it. It's also, I don't know, I'm actually really, really enjoying it. So I just wanted to have a video where I can actually talk about the stuff that happened, because I did a video just before where people haven't watched it. I wanted just to say a video how good the show was, but I really wanted to talk about a few things. But I don't want to make an hour-long video, but those things that I recently thought about that I wanted to talk about. Basically, how my feelings about Jinmi, like, it was, if the fact that her heart was locked up and inside that heart she didn't want to do it, that's, I can forgive her for that. It wasn't, if it wasn't for that, she'd be like, no. But I think I have to give her, because like, I guess like you can look at a person, like they've got different aspects of them, I guess, like there's the, I don't know, whatever side of them and stuff like that. So the part of her that loves Zufeng and would have not was stopped of herself was blocked. So, and then it busted out of the thing as well. So, and Runyu was like repairing the Unelixir the whole time. I mean, no. So he's, it's amazing the acting. Like, when Jinmi saw Runyu's dreams, like the one where, what was it? The one where he was repairing her Unelixir without telling her, and also the one where he imagined, she's saying she loved him, when he found her and he looked so guilty, like it was so funny, and she just ran out. It was the acting is brilliant. So I'm loving this show. It's very, 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 very good. I'm glad my friend Serena told me to watch it. And I'm glad I went with because twice now, like, I mean, actually, most of the times when my friends say it's like a really good show that they love, it's really, really good. So, and I'm just, yeah, glad I watched it. Anyways, that's all I want to say, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, bye.